What if I told you your most powerful, most focused, most productive version of you exists every single day? And most people never meet that version of themselves because they are asleep. That's not a fantasy. That's exactly what happens when you wake up at 4 am. I want to tell you all, I don't wake up at 4 am daily. But whenever lives feel overwhelming, I feel behind in life and there's too much on my plate, I make a deliberate choice to sleep early that night and wake up at 4 am the very next morning. Waking up at 4 am is a superpower that I consciously activate whenever I need it. Imagine, आप सुबह उठते हो, बाकी पूरी दुनिया सो रही है. No notification, no call, no one asking you for anything. आपका दिमाग फ्रेश है, आपका बॉडी फ्रेश है. There is no accumulated stress. Just the feeling of being the only person awake while the rest of the world is asleep. The silence is not just peaceful, it's powerful. It's productive in a way that no other time of the day even matches. And whenever I wake up at 4 am, the first thing I do is plan my day ahead. Make a to do, write all my pending tasks. उस fresh mind के साथ I make the most important decisions. I think about all the things that have been pushing me down. I think about all the long due tasks that has been on my to-do list and I haven't been able to complete that. One practice that I do is with each task, I write down how much time it's going to take. If anything is taking less than 15 minutes, I do it first and cross that off from my to-do list. And just like that, subah I am easily able to do 5 to 10 of my long due tasks. The amount of deep focused work that I am able to complete in those early hours is absolutely insane. Imagine a day where I need to deliver a video. मुझे पता है उस वीडियो को कंप्लीट करने में मुझे 3 से 4 घंटे लगेंगे. बट एक नॉर्मल डे में when I sit down to actually do that video, फोन्स आते हैं, नोटिफिकेशंस आते हैं, I get meeting calls in between. कभी घंटी बज रही है, कभी किसी का कॉल आ रहा है, कभी फोन में एप्स के नोटिफिकेशन आ रहे हैं. There are literally n number of distractions that slows me down. अब वही same task whenever I pick up at a 4 am. If that editing job required 3 hours, I'm able to complete it under 3 hours only. And अपने most important task और pending task complete करने के बाद भी I still have the time to go to gym, make breakfast, eat in peace before even my usual day has been started. Most people wake around 8 to 9 am. And just by waking up early at 4 am, you have an advantage of 4 to 5 hours before your competition has even woken up. In a world where everyone is distracted by phones, notifications, social media, and other people's demand, those 4-5 hours of pure focus is very rare. But even after it being such a great superpower, I am unable to utilize it myself every day. Reason? Because it goes against my natural instinct of sleeping late. The first 20 minutes after your alarm goes off are brutal. Your mind forces you to go back to sleep. My lifestyle, my social life, and my habits goes all against it. But this is exactly why बहुत कम लोग इसको follow कर पाते हैं. The difficulty is the filter. It keeps out most of the people and lets in only the serious ones. I am not telling you to wake up at 4 am every day for the rest of your life. What I am telling you is on the days when you feel behind, when there's too much on your plate and too little time, you have a choice. Sleep early and try to wake up at 4 am. And just watch what happens to your day. It's seriously an advantage. And it's sitting there waiting for anyone willing to use it.